Not that Paimon's scared or anything. It's just that this is how lots of scary stories go. You're in an empty place, and quick, do something! Paimon's intuition says that anyone we run into here is going... If he gets us, he's gonna eat Paimon for sure!
Who are you? Traveler, are you from one of the other nations? No, I've never seen your kind of attire before. Could it be that you traveled from the other side? I'm just here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend. No matter who you...
Whew. Seems he's just your average... Yep. You don't be afraid.
Gods protect me!
No! Stop freaking...
Relax. Yes, whatever you say. Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me!
Hey! Paimon already said nothing's gonna happen! Was it something Paimon said? Let's go after him. He might do something stupid.
Director!
Oh? Don't get too excited. These are
Exactly! We said we're not ghosts. Why would you call... Although, clients doesn't seem quite...
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Meng. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course...
Funeral... Oh! The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor! Zhang Li is a consultant there.
Oh, you know Zhang Li? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, trifling matters having to do with immortality. A satisfying trade to be in, though, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be...
Yeah, if we were looking for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come.
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine. Sooner or later.
Well, that's dark.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around, but be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living nightmare trying to... Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes.
Whoa! Slow down! That's... There's a lot to unpack here.
You'll have to excuse her. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm, it went very smoothly. According to the director...
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, funeral... What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence. You two, on the other hand, have no business coming...
Maybe your understanding of normal?
Adventure? You must hit. Then you are one of our distinguished clients. Would to be precise.
Wood? What?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look so shocked. Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them... Oh, touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to... Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild, with you acting as an let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return.
We're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to...
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with... You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's...
when did we... Longshun Funeral Parlor. She's a weird one.
You again. Look, I told you.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter. Since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal. First things first, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100... That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you, it's still very affordable.
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more. But our offer as it stands is already quite a good deal, don't you think? Just think about it. An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural to take precautions.
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies. Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my... It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Oh, wait, hold on. What would you say to a group discount? 30% off for...
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need a...
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss. Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
Should I try this?
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all. Mung, are you done preparing our promotional...
My apologies. I'm only about...
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has... Clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then I fulfill the request written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service. Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't? Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director. I put up posters just like all the other shops, but the Millilith promptly Then I organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day, but no one showed up.
Well, that doesn't come as a huge...
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. So now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during our visit to the other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile on them.
What do they buy and what do they get?
A solid and durable second home, of course. Well, they may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality. All right, Mung, keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on...
I'm still not sure this will...
Oh, I I get it. You think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough. It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because but in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful.
Paimon already told you we're not your assistants! Guess we got dragged into somebody.
You must be the director's new...
Not us! We're just very...
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much. The director is tactful when it comes to what should and...
Her? We should get going. Let's go find who
That's settled then. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. More for your Mora. I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to feel warm.
But Director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game?
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up?
Poor guy's giving up.
Right, we should get going. I am not letting...
We?
Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well, you probably wouldn't see them.
Stop adding little afterthoughts like that. It creeps people out.
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least. Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is. What people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking. Oh, more approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
Paimon wouldn't say that.
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity. How should I put this? Most spirits are incapable of harming. The job of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life. So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is...
Then you really don't have any excuse.
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all. I never thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear. All right, let's get going. Follow me.
Director, wait. What about Big G?
Big G? Who's that? We finna leave it.
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of.
Where are we going?
To visit an important potential client. I'll lead the way.
Sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral...
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains? You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches and pains...
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life. Go and find some other poor soul.
Why do they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Paimon thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
And you are? Be quick.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. So you're out here looking for new customers?
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the...
I'm not sure it's every service that falls in. Anyway, please bother...
another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
I know your face. The Wangsheng.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. Ever hear the saying, out with...
If you keep talking.
No. Okay, but Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
You really don't give up, do you?
Are you trying to make me feel better? Well, thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Business development? Is that what you see this as? Surely you don't think all that was business development.
Then what was it exactly? Trump?
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the adventurers. I was helping to find somebody for Meng. You remember Big G? As it turns out, the Big G that Meng is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm. The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G. But having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of... So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for a...
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor. Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng Funeral...
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtle...
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Meng. Meng, I'm back. I'm afraid...
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble.
Who is this Big G?
I guess I should start at the beginning. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel... I can't help but wonder... Did I disturb him somehow? Perhaps. I don't have proof, but how would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend?
That's why he joined Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal... And in fact, what Meng has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion... But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to...
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, those people we found today were also Meng's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them.
Wong Hill, childhood friends? Seems like...
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? My name's Luo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I think that it's a...
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right.
You believe so too? Then it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return, and if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh, and the symptoms I'm having are just like those described.
Wong Hill? No, I don't think it was a curse.
Hold your horses, both of you.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me!
All right. Don't panic. Leave it to me. However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location. Come with me, my trusty assistants.
I guess...
Help him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism. When you're ready, come and find me. Once we finish...
Okay, I guess.
Right. No ritual at all. We just need to kill. Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated. You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to. Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, the best way to do that is to make a great.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old, you're onto something. After all,
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve. What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the
makes sense. But why would anyone believe?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha? They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. That resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsh.
Paimon didn't see that coming.
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague. We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead. So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This leyline monolith will make for a really great prop. Oh, you're finally here. We just finished our. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. But don't worry. The traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. It'll be fine.
Will that really solve my problem?
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or disarmingly different? All right, let's get down to business.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
One with nature.
I'm counting on you!
Incoming. Life goes on.
Terra Smash!
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help. If it had.
Great. In which case, I guess now. You've been pranked!
What?
This exorcism device? People like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith, deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
The curse wasn't real? Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but...
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again. So I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstition. Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow. I shall...
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, since we are done with the matter at hand, can
I believe that won't be... He found us first.
Big G?
I didn't mean to bother.
This is Big G?
Well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first.
Less explanations.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Huh?
Don't ever question my
I just wanted to check up on my friends. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they.
It must have been poor Lo Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence.
I was just.
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Yeah, Hu Tao and Meng were searching for you.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself.
So, all of this was just because you got. Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much.
It's too high for me.
That's right, yes! He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down. You haven't changed a bit.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the ley line monolith.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts. No, all we have to do is.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we.
Let's not.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become so be careful what you say when you collect the keepsake.
Are we really going with Hu Tao's plan? At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
You. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon. Yes, we grew up to. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, but he must have had it. Did he tell you?
Yeah, he did. If you could pick just, theoretically speaking. We're just being
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no. I can make it for you if you bring me some. I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor.
Deal! Just give it.
Julian chilies are a Great. I'll get started on the Julian chili when everyone's ready.
Great! See you later!
Not you again.
Meng told us about you. You could.
That's true, yes. Come to think, it didn't take long for his good friends to figure out, but I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over. So, is Big.
How did you know? We didn't.
I'm a businessman. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all today.
Wow!
For me, it's. So, having found me, I guess you'll.
We already saw a little.
I see. If it's Songzi you're after, let's meet at the overpass. I've got an errand to.
Don't blink! Hey!
Reminiscing about old times. Thinking back to past events.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster.
They've just been telling me you're looking for. I make artisan Sao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shard. I've already spoken to the manager.
Seems like you already know what's going on.
Senua Kiosk. Place to go for classic dishes.
Hi, we're here to pick up the...
I think she mentioned it. The plastrite shards are over in that crate there.
All tasks as I gaze
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look some... Doesn't seem like they're here. These look like what Sungza was talking...
Windstrider.
My thanks to both of you. This looks... Okay, I wrote all no matter what the days may bring.
As for the matter of Big G,
But if you get the chance, and that the things we once spoke of,
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have... We got everything we need.
Oh, you're back already? You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keep. Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well, because if they had attempted to, it would have guarded the border between life and death. This is Wangsha.
So what about us? Does it matter if we...
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Mom. And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase. So listen to everything I say.
Paimon's scared, but like Huta says, we're already caught... Wow! What is this place?
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
That pattern looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
wind knows me.
Cut to the chase. Sacred name, fortune preserve.
This place doesn't feel at peace.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just pass whenever you please. You need to have a little, how do people normally put it, pomp and ceremony?
I'm pretty sure that's not how people put it.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
Time to go. One with nature. Clouds high, the birds call. The wind knows me.
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Time to go. Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Rise.
What in Teyvat is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
Constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Time to go. Time to go. We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
Finally! Paimon thought we were...
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the weird...
Yep.
What?
Time to go.
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead. I know you're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool?
You can make a wish without a lantern.
Yell it. As soon as the first person yells, and everyone else just...
That's right.
All right, I wish I could open a massive restaurant. If that's so funny, what's...
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of more.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive...
Not just one for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn it.
Whoa, it's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on.
As for me, I want to learn to make Mingxiao lanterns. The big kind.
Yeah, that way we don't need...
Anyway, those are...
Me?
Huh? They all did...
It brings back so many memories.
It's been so long. Have all those wishes really come true?
We asked each of them for part. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a
Really? Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. Anyway.
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Take the hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room.
Really? The end result is, as I explained, during the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged. Such were the times when the Wangsheng
They must have paid
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity. By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into... It took a long time. Longer than you'd think to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it... The previous director, what you make of my words is up to you. We live in peaceful times, but this harmonious... Huh? It's about time.
What kind of...
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with... I think we did everything we could to make... But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our...
I won't, I promise. Now that I know that my friends are doing so...
I also want to thank you. You made...
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
How can you say...
Well then, last but not...
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled...
Nah, don't be bothered by...
All right.
He's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me relief, but...
So, what was the...
Well, after each of us has started a family and built a career, that's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest, they all had a chance to fulfill their wishes.
That's right. Also, think about this. So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty...
Either way, I don't think I'll ever...
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change...
Aren't you forgetting about something?
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your... I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that are... I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up.
You don't sound like you.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if
Stop saying
relax, I'll help you look. I have
reasons.
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for, but I've never seen any of the previous directors there. This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision.